The Crimson's 2019 fall season was highlighted by program firsts, blistering offense, and a national championship. Let's take a look back at the accomplishments of Harvard's fall teams. The Harvard cross-country teams had a record-breaking 2019 season. For the second consecutive season, the Crimson men finished in second place at the Ivy League Heptagonal Championships. The women's team added a second-place effort as well, the team's best finish since winning the Heps title in 2016. 4 members of the Crimson were named All-Ivy League. Junior Anna Jewell was named to the first team, and first-year Colin Baker, senior Kieran Tuntavate, and junior Matthew Pereira were all second team. For the first time in program history, both the Harvard men's and women's cross-country teams qualified for the NCAA championships in the same year. Both teams qualified after winning the NCAA Northeast Regional Championship, the first time either team won regionals. 8 Harvard student-athletes were named to the all-region teams. At the NCAA National Championships, the Harvard men finished 15th place to secure the program's best finish in over half a century. Senior Kieran Tuntavate placed 28th to earn All-America honors.
Kieran Tuntavate.
The Crimson women finished 31st at Nationals, with junior Anna Jewell becoming just the 3rd Harvard student-athlete in history to receive the NCAA Elite 90 Award, presented to the competitor at Nationals with the highest cumulative grade point average. Field hockey. Harvard finished the 2019 season 13-4 and 6-1 in the Ivy League, placing second in conference play and continuing the most successful run in program history. Harvard has 55 wins in the past 4 seasons, and the field hockey class of 2020 will leave Harvard with a 26-2 record in Ivy League play. For the second straight season, senior captain Bente Van Vlijmen earned Ivy League Offensive Player of the Year honors, headlining 7 Harvard All-Ivy selections, including 4 first-team honors. Van Vlijmen finished the 2019 season with 32 points on 13 goals and 6 assists, placing second in the Ivy League in scoring. Van Vlijmen was named a 2019 Longstreth NFHCA Division I First Team All-American. Bente is the first 4-time All-American in the history of Harvard field hockey and just the second to earn first-team honors, joining Jen Ahn in 2003. For her career, Van Vlijmen reached 45 goals and 104 points, moving into sole possession of second place on Harvard's all-time goal list. Football was the FCS leader in punt blocks, block kicks, and sacks.
3-point Princeton game, and it's blocked.
Harvard finished 4-6 on this season, enduring a number of close losses, with 1 coming on the final play of regulation and 2 coming in overtime. All 6 out of Harvard's losses were decided by 8 points or less.
Has it, and that is not what Columbia ordered to start the game.
Senior defensive lineman Brogan McPartland led the Ivy League in sacks with 9.5 on the season, and junior quarterback Jake Smith surpassed 4,000 passing yards for his career. Junior running back Devin Darrington's gone over 1,000 career rushing yards, and senior place kicker Jake McIntyre finished with 39 field goals in his career, the most in school history.
All-time leader in field goals makes another.
In the game, first-year running back Aiden Bourget, the Ivy League Rookie of the Year, ran for 269 yards, a record for the game. He also scored 4 touchdowns, tying the record in the history of Harvard-Yale. Unbelievable! Women's rugby. In 15th play, the Crimson ended the regular season at 5-1, including key wins against Ivy rival Dartmouth and 2 big wins against Quinnipiac. Entering postseason play, Harvard fell to Dartmouth in the Ivy Championship, but still claimed a second seed for the NIRA playoffs. Playing Dartmouth for the 3rd time this season, the Crimson defeated the 3 seed off the foot of Milan Roberts, who converted a penalty kick in the final minutes. In the NIRA National Championship, Harvard faced off against Army West Point and triumphed, scoring 18 unanswered points en route to an 18-7 win.
Duncan Tubbs stepping down. Duncan Tubbs sealed the national championship.
This win marked the program's third national championship and the first since becoming a varsity program.
Rugby national champions.
Men's soccer celebrated 3 seniors in the class of 2020, and Captain Matthew Glass earned honorable mention All-Ivy recognition.
Is denied.
Also this season, the program began working with Team Impact, an organization that pairs children with life-altering diseases with collegiate programs. The team welcomed Charlie, who came to many games and practices. In early December, the program hosted Charlie's draft day, where he signed his letter of intent and received his official Harvard jersey.
Women's soccer. Led by the top offense in the Ivy League, women's soccer rolled to a 12-3-1 overall record, including a 5-1-1 mark in conference play.
Middle has Agnew with the first of the game.
Junior Murphy Agnew was named the Ivy League Offensive Player of the Year after leading the league in points per game and was joined by first-year Gabby Del Pico on the first team.
And she buries it.
Meg Twite, left side of the box. Shading over is Enright, centering pass towards Kaloya. Turns.
Angela Kaloya, who finished ranked 4th nationally in assists per game, Kamaya Cole and Sophie Hurst earned second-team nods, while Kat Hess was named honorable mention.
Diving save by Kat Hess.
The women's volleyball team finished the 2019 season with a 5-18 overall record and 2-10 league mark.
Here for a Tar block at the net.
Highlights included a 3-1 upset on home court over Ivy League rival and league-leading Yale.
And that's going to do it. Block, but out of bounds. They're going to say point goes to the Crimson.
The Crimson celebrated 4 seniors in the class of 2020. And junior Mindy Mabry was named to the All-Ivy League honorable mention team.
Dig. Almanza. Mabry. Roll shot. It falls.
Water polo finished the 2019 regular season undefeated with a 27-0 record, 10-0 in the NWPC. It's Harvard's 6th consecutive season with 20 or more wins. Senior Charlie Owens was named NWPC MVP, while head coach Ted Minnis was named Coach of the Year. Owens, fellow senior captain Austin Seacrest, junior Dennis Blyashov, and sophomore Noah Hodge were all named to the NWPC first team. The number 1 seed in the NWPC championship, the Crimson were the first D1 East Coast water polo team to go undefeated during the regular season. Number 9 Hartford defeated number 19 Princeton 8-7 to win the NWPC championship and secure Ted Minnis' 200th win with the men's program. Harvard headed to the NCAA tournament for the 3rd time in 4 years. Minnis was named coach of the tournament, while Hodge and first-year Alexander Burker earned MVP and Rookie of the Tournament honors, respectively. Hodge, Owens, Blyashov, and Seacrest were named to the NWPC All-Tournament First Team, while sophomore Alex Sitatsi was named Second Team, and junior Jackson Enright named All-Tournament Honorable Mention. The Crimson season came to a close in the opening round of the NCAA tournament after a 13-12 loss to number 12 Bucknell. That's a wrap on our 2019 fall season. Be sure to follow the Crimson by checking out the Ivy League on ESPN for more live and on-demand content.